my son wanted a dog for his birthday. I don't really like birthdays, kids' birthdays, because I'm used to going to older birthdays. I went to a 5-year-old birthday once, and the song finished, Happy Birthday finished, and I found myself doing a toast. And they haven't achieved much. And so I only just found out his name was Damien from the song. And I just went, to Damien, here's to another 5 years. I don't know if you've ever openly put a curse on a child before. But apparently that's what I do. And so my son goes, I want a dog for my birthday. I said, mate, I don't know, I can't trust you with a dog. You can't have a dog until you can prove to me that you can look after a fish. That's what I said. Yep, I made it up on the spot, and it doesn't make sense to this day now. And so I thought as a surprise I'd get him a fish instead. And so I went to the pet shop and I said, can I have some fish? They said, yeah, sure, how many do you want? And I was like, 1.5 pounds. And they were like, you don't order live fish like that, sir. Okay, I wasn't aware. Just a goldfish then. Okay, cool. A goldfish needs 13 gallons tank. And I'm like, that's big. That's okay. Well, we'll take it anyway. That's fine. And me and my wife were like, we had to fill up this tank and with the water on the kitchen floor, and that was fine. When we're lifting things, it's always on 3, isn't it? Really. There's no other number. I don't know why some people will go after 3. What? What do you mean on 4? Like, is that... You don't want to be in a heavy lifting situation and go, all right, now what are we doing? Like, it's... So it's kind of this thing, like, I was down here waiting for the magic number 3, and my wife, she goes 2, 4, 6. And then goes into this clean and jerk style lift. She's the clean up here, I'm the jerk. It's just 13 gallons of water and a fish. Now, I know there's a 3-second rule for cooked fish, but I don't know what the rule is for a fish flapping on your tiles. I don't know if you've ever found yourself in this situation before, of calling a fish to you. Come, like, I should have got a dog. Like, this is... the perfect example. I went to get the fish and so it went under the fridge. And so... And my wife goes, quick, let's tilt the fridge. I said, what? I'm not just going to let you yell out random numbers and tilt a fridge on top of me. 78, 64, 72. Just far out. Died of freezer burn. Like, what are you... So I had to get wooden spoons and go on for 13 gallons of water and chopstick out the freshest sashimi I've ever seen in my life. I put it back into the tank. I fill it quickly back up with water. It still survived. I don't really know how, but I put it in, carry the tank into my son's room, put it there. We go to sleep. It's fine. My son, he's waking up the next day. Remember, in his mind, he's getting a dog. So he wakes up, he's like, oh, wow, this is a big day for me. Well, why is there a 13-gallon tank? Why is there a dead fish also floating in this fathom of water? And as he's thinking that, I've knocked on the door. Happy birthday, mate. Looked at the dead fish, looked back at my son, and then I've just gone, huh. Because you can't parent everything. So you got to look at this from my son's point of view, right? So he's woken up on his birthday and just gone, oh, there's a big tank of fish, there's a dead fish floating here. His dad's just walked in, said, happy birthday, mate, looked at the dead fish, then looked back at me, and then closed the door because everything seems to be in order. What has started out as me just being a nice little birthday gift has turned into a mafia-style message where I've said to him, if you talk about getting a dog again, other animals are going to die. My daughter wanted a pony for her birthday. My son said, don't do it. Unless you want a dead hamster on your pillow the next morning. He will kill again. Parenting's quite hard in this day and age, but I've found a little tip. Here's the thing. I've got sort of youngish kids. It kind of works for most kids, but here's the thing. Sometimes I see them struggling at the park. They want to go home and, they've got no control over their children. But here's the thing. I've got a little tip for you guys. So all you got to do is count backwards from 3 really sternly and then tell them exactly what's happening. So, right. So this is what I'm at the park. I want to go home and the kids are playing. I go, 3, 2, 1. We're going home now. Like that. When I say that, they know they've got 45 more minutes. Until I offer them an ice cream and they get a new bike. And it's just about creating boundaries. And if you can do that, you're pretty good. Trying to get healthy. Trying to do a thing. I've trying to give up Pizza Hut because, they've given up. They don't want to do it anymore. How many more things are going to smuggle in that crust? It's just, there was a sausage in there the other day. No one's asked for this Pizza Hut. No one's going, you'll be amazing at the end of this slice, another meal. No one's... I reckon we're 3 months away. It's like, where's my large Pepsi? They're like, it's in the crust. Along with your receipt and $5 change. So that's how we do things now. But I ordered 2 pizzas. Where's the other pizza? You're going to love this. It's in the crust, mate. My wife's got my back on my health. She's really got my back on my health. She's really up for it. So she constantly upgrading my life insurance and... great. And the other day I was looking for the peanut butter, and this is a beautiful moment that I had with my wife. I was like, Soph, where's the peanut butter? And she goes, are you blind? Just checking in. Concerned. Really concerned about my sight. Loving me so much to just shout it from another room as well. Urgency, that was what that meant to me. But it got me thinking, if I was to go blind, I think that's how I would tell her. I was like, Soph, where's the peanut butter? And she goes, are you blind? I'm like, actually. It's been something I've been meaning to tell you. Good news is, we're going to get a dog. She comes in, she finds it. Of course she does, she always finds it. Because there it is, it's right there, it's right in front of you. Why can't you see that? Oh, well, yeah, of course you can see it, but someone's moved it 1/4 degree. How am I supposed to find stuff if people are moving? What the heck is enut utter? I don't know. What is Edgemite? I don't know what these things are. I shouldn't be having to come to the pantry and play Wordle every single time I want something. And you guys keep moving stuff. You can't go to the garage and find my 3/4 inch drive. You can't do it. Then she goes off and 10 seconds later she brings it back. And I'm like, oh, is that where it is? And so... It's good. We did get a dog, though, as a cavoodle. It's what I've always dreamed of. Ever since I was a female Instagram influencer. If you don't know what a cavoodle is, it's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel crossed with a soccer mum who makes her own candles. And the good thing about a cavoodle is that it's a non-molting dog. The hair doesn't shed, but I have to give it a haircut. Well, I don't. I have to pay $80 to go get it cut every 6 weeks. Now, listen, I got told from a very young age to stay away from groomers. And now I know why. Because they're charging $80 for I don't know what. They're making stuff up. Like the other day, they finished my dog's haircut and they got a mirror and they showed my dog the back. Like as if the dog's gonna go, oh yeah, I'd sniff that. Like what's going on? But I love it. I kind of like the dog because I get to go and meet other blokes out in the dog park who have little dogs that they didn't want either. And they're easy to find because they're like, you look dead behind the eyes, let's have a little chat. We bond instantly over, like, we start talking about barbecues, overseas holidays, boats, other things we could have spent the money on. And I was chatting to this one guy, and he had a pug dog, which, his dream dog. And he said his pug likes to sunbathe on its back, so he has to sunscreen. It's not a conversation you can walk away from. Like, you can't even change it up. You can't even just go, oh, gas has gone up, isn't it? Like, it would be weird to divert that conversation. But don't do what I did. Don't ask a follow-up question. Because I said, what SPF are you using? He said 50. I said, good. And then he got confident. He said, I don't use the spray bottle because it's quite cold on his... So I have to really let... Okay, mate, okay. And I don't know why I said this. I said, don't use Banana Boat. It's not a trusted brand. Like, what am I talking about? Then he said, do you want me to do yours? And I went, what? I said just a blanket no, because it wasn't sure who it was for. And so, it's like, what is going on here? I still think about this guy, by the way. Like, I can't even get my wife to sunscreen my own back, but he's out there. Like, he didn't even ask. And so, I try to get out of the conversation, of course I do. I was like, oh, so how old's your dog? And he goes, oh, it's 10. I said, oh, that's good, because they normally only get to 12. Just told this guy that he's only got 24 months left with his beloved dog. How am I going to get out of this? So I tried to put a positive spin on it, and I went, still though, 2 more summers.